This is a very quick and easy recipe for gluten-free orange fairy cakes. All you have to do is put the ingredients into a bowl and mix them together. The recipe will make 8 cakes and you'll need the following ingredients: 1 teaspoon of gluten-free baking powder, 2 eggs, 125 grams or 4 ounces of gluten-free plain flour, 125 grams or 4 ounces of caster sugar, 125 grams or 4 ounces of dairy-free spread, the grated rind of an orange, 1 tablespoon of orange juice, 125 grams or 4 ounces icing sugar, plus the rest of the orange juice to make the icing. You'll also need a muffin tray and 8 paper cake cases. Before you start, turn on the oven to 190 degrees centigrade or gas mark 5 to allow it to get to temperature while you mix the ingredients. Measure out 125 grams of the gluten-free flour and pour it into the mixing bowl. Next, measure 125 grams of caster sugar and pour this into the mixing bowl. Then add 125 grams of dairy-free spread. Add the 2 eggs. Our top tip is to crack these individually into a small bowl before adding to the flour mixture. This makes it easier to extract any eggshell that may accidentally end up in the egg when you crack it. Measure 1 teaspoon of gluten-free baking powder and pour this into the bowl. Grate the zest of an orange onto a chopping board and add it to the mixture. If the rind sticks to the grater, you can use a knife or pastry brush to remove it. Cut the remainder of the orange in half and squeeze out the juice. We're using a glass citrus juicer. Measure out 1 tablespoon of the juice and add this to the mixture, keeping the rest to one side as it will be used to make the icing. Turn on the mixer and mix all the ingredients until they're combined. If necessary, scrape round the edge of the bowl with a plastic spatula to ensure all the ingredients are well mixed, but make sure the machine is switched off when you do this. The mixture may seem quite runny compared to other cake mixtures, but this is normal. Put 8 paper cake cases into a muffin tray and divide the mixture evenly between the cases. Here we're putting 2 teaspoons into each case to start with, and then return to add the rest. This ensures all the cake cases are evenly filled. If you need to, gently flatten the top of the mixture in each paper case with a spoon or spatula. Put the tray into the oven and set the timer for 15 minutes. When the timer sounds, open the oven and slightly remove the muffin tin using oven gloves. Put a knife into the top of 1 cake to check they're cooked. If the mixture is sticky, this means that the cakes need a little bit more cooking. If so, put them back in the oven, set the timer for another 2 minutes and then check again. Remove the muffin tin from the oven using oven gloves. Using a spatula, gently lift each cake out and put onto a cooling tray to cool down. To make the icing, sift 125 grams of icing sugar. Put 1 tablespoon of the squeezed orange juice into the mixing bowl and add about 1/4 of the icing sugar. This is important as if you put all the icing sugar in at the start, you'll get a cloud of icing sugar in your kitchen. As the icing mixes, slowly add more icing sugar till it's all used up. Add more juice if you need to until you get the consistency you prefer. When the cakes are cool, gently spread the icing onto the cakes. Cut a cake in half and you'll find you'll have a very light and tasty orange fairy cake.